What I'm about to reveal will fundamentally change how you understand the future of human civilization and cosmic evolution. The evidence proves that the same evolutionary forces that transformed one storm god into a global phenomenon are now operating on a scale and at a speed that will reshape our entire species. I'm Dr. Michael Harrison, and I want to show you how the archaeological record reveals that we're witnessing the continuation of processes that began thousands of years ago. The evidence shows that the same adaptive principles that enabled ancient religious success are now operating through human consciousness, technology, and global awareness at levels that are preparing us for forms of existence that our ancestors couldn't have imagined. This isn't science fiction. It's the logical continuation of processes that began thousands of years ago and are now accelerating through human consciousness itself. The archaeological evidence provides the foundation for understanding where these processes are leading. The first indicator is the emergence of collective intelligence. Archaeological evidence shows that successful traditions have always created systems that could integrate diverse perspectives and knowledge sources. This principle is now operating through global networks that are creating unprecedented collective intelligence. Modern research demonstrates that connected human minds are beginning to function as collective intelligence systems that exceed the capabilities of individual consciousness. This represents the continuation of integration processes that began in ancient times. The second indicator is the transcendence of physical limitations. Archaeological evidence reveals that successful traditions have always used available technology to enhance human capabilities. Current technologies are enabling transcendence of previous limitations of human consciousness and physical existence. Artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and nanotechnology are creating possibilities for human enhancement that approach what ancient traditions described as divine attributes. These technologies are being used to fulfill the same aspirations that drove ancient religious development. The third indicator is the development of cosmic consciousness. Archaeological evidence shows that successful traditions have always provided connections to purposes greater than immediate circumstances. Current global challenges are creating unprecedented awareness of humanity's cosmic purpose and significance. Modern science is revealing humanity's role in cosmic evolution, planetary consciousness, and universal development. This awareness is creating new forms of transcendent meaning that extend beyond anything imagined in previous eras. The fourth indicator is the integration of matter and consciousness. Archaeological evidence reveals that successful traditions have always sought to integrate physical and spiritual dimensions of existence. Current scientific developments are beginning to achieve this integration at unprecedented levels. Quantum physics, consciousness research, and information theory are revealing the fundamental unity of matter and consciousness. This integration is fulfilling aspirations that have driven human development for thousands of years. The fifth indicator is the emergence of evolutionary responsibility. Archaeological evidence shows that successful traditions have always created systems that could consciously direct their own development. Humanity is now becoming conscious of its responsibility for directing its own evolution and that of the planet. Modern environmental science, biotechnology, and consciousness research are revealing humanity's role in conscious evolution. This responsibility represents the culmination of process that began thousands of years ago. These indicators reveal that we are witnessing the emergence of what I call cosmic participation, the acceleration of processes that began thousands of years ago into forms that enable conscious participation in cosmic evolution itself. The same forces that enabled one storm god to conquer the ancient world are now enabling humanity to transcend previous limitations of consciousness, physical existence, and cosmic participation. But unlike previous transformations, we are becoming conscious of these processes as they operate through us. This consciousness represents the culmination of the most successful transformation in human history. The evolutionary processes that began thousands of years ago are reaching their completion through humanity's conscious participation in cosmic evolution. Understanding this transformation helps us navigate it more effectively. The same principles that enabled ancient success continue to govern successful adaptation, but now we can consciously participate in applying these principles to our own cosmic development. Ready to discover how these ancient processes are preparing humanity for cosmic participation? The warrior god reveals the complete evidence for evolutionary processes that enabled one tradition to achieve unprecedented success and are now preparing humanity for conscious participation in cosmic evolution. Get your copy through the link in the description.